Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome to economics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed regarding the poverty, difference between relative and absolute poverty, and what are the characteristics of poverty in India or in a poor country. So next we are going to discuss what are the effects of poverty and how to eradicate the poverty. Is there any essential to eradicate the poverty to country like India? Yes, as we know that overpopulated country like India is suffering from the many socio-economic problems. In that, poverty is also one of the challenge faced by India. So eradication of poverty is a big challenge from the independence. Not it is a new problem, it is the old problem. It is from the independence we are suffering from the problem of poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, or any other kind of economic and social problems. So it is better to eradicate or overcome from the poverty. So government implemented many programs. Before going to that poverty alleviation programs, we must see what are the effects of poverty and how to eradicate the poverty. Way to eradicate the poverty. What are the way to eradicate this poverty? So first see what are the effects of poverty. As we know that absolute poverty is there, relative poverty is there, chronic poverty is there, churning powers are there in India. How to overcome from this problem? What are the main impact on our economy? Let us look at the impact or effects of poverty on people or country. So first one, limited freedom of life to the people. So those people who comes under the poverty line or their lives in the poverty line, they are always suffering from the lack of freedom. So if they have the low level of income, they are unable to involve in the socio-economic activities. They were unable to get the good education, lack of employment opportunities, lack of social participation. That all led to the limited life choice. Limited life choice. They wanted to join with the society and mingle with the society, and they wanted to involve in the economic and social activities of the country and society. But it is because of low level of income and low standard of living, they were unable to get the freedom to take a life choice. Thus limited freedom of life choice is one of the main impact on the people as those who were suffering from the poverty. Second one is limited economic choice. As I said, limited economic opportunity is nothing but limited economic choice. They have all the good skill and ideas, but a society or country prefers the qualification and quality. Thus even when they were their quality and qualification compared to the others, their quality education is low, education level is low, their skill is low, so they are always with the basic skills. But most forwarded country, they think about the modernization and they look at the most highly educated people and highly qualified and highly skilled people to work. It is due to that if they have some common skills, they were unable to get the proper economic opportunities. So due to their lack of education and poverty, that led to the people were live below the standard of living and below the poverty line, and they were having the limited economic choice and opportunities. They wanted to participate in economic activities, but it is because of poverty they were unable to engage in the economic activities. Next main effects of poverty on the people is those who were suffering from the hunger and starvation. They were unable to get the proper economic opportunities, lack of freedom of choice, means whatever they wanted, they never able to take that opportunities. That led to the decrease in the productivity. So country's production is depends upon the skilled labor. So it is due to the lack of skilled labor, unskilled labor's contribution to the productivity is zero. Thus, due to the poverty, people were unable to engage in the economic activities. Production, consumption, distribution, exchange are the four main economic activities in the economy, four main functions in the economy. Due to lack of good education, lack of basic skills, lack of training, lack of good health, lack of basic whatever healthcare facilities, all those led to the poor people become poor, and this led to decrease their efficiency to work. When the efficiency reduces, people unable to contribute to the productivity. Thus, contribution of poor people to the production process becomes very less compared to the others. Thus, absolute poor never contribute to the poverty. Whatever they are going to produce, that is just sufficient to consume themselves. So, for the country's development, their contribution is zero. What they only see about their family and themselves. It is because of bad luck, or it is because of lack of economic choice and freedom, they are unable to participate in the economic activities, that led to the decrease in the productivity of the country. It means GDP decreases, gross domestic product reduces. Total internal product produced in the country in a year is said to be the gross domestic product. So, this total productivity will affect, it is because of poverty. Thus, national income also falls. Overall nation's income will also falls. It is because of decrease in the productivity and decrease in the contribution of people or poor to the production. Next is, it led to whatever the poverty or poor, they were unable to get the proper jobs, unable to get the good healthcare facilities, drinking water facilities, or any basic facilities like food, cloth and shelter. So, they were always look at the violence method to take a new steps. It means increase in domestic violence. It is because of lack of freedom, it is because of lack of economic choice, lack of life choice, economic opportunities, it increases the domestic violence. So, that will lead to the internal whatever we can say fights among the people, individuals. It is because of low level of income, they wanted to fight for the food among themselves, that led to increase in the domestic violence even in the domestic country or even in the their own community. So, community crisis, whatever the violence occurs, or country maybe violence occurs, that increases the domestic violence in the country. If they were able to get all the things, good education, good employment opportunities and all the economic opportunities, if they have the good income, then there is no whatever task of domestic violence or something. It is because of lack of something, they were involved in the indulge in the different activities to gain something, that led to the domestic violence. Next main effects of poverty in India is life expectancy and health care also affected. Due to the lack of whatever good education, lack of good employment opportunities, economic opportunities, life expectancy rate also reduces. Birth rate and death rate. Life expectancy means you know that through the Human Development Index we are going to measure the life expectancy, HDI, head count ratio you will say for that. So, life expectancy and health also affected due to the poverty. If poor people were unable to live for a longer duration, it is because of lack of good healthcare facilities available for them. If the PHC, primary healthcare centers, PHCs are available, but they were unable to give the proper treatment to these people. It is because of corruption, it is because of political involvement. Life expectancy of poor will be reduces. It is because they were unable to get the good health care facilities. even they were unable to live for a longer duration. So poverty will lead to the lack of good education, and domestic violence occurs, it is because of poverty. Productivity decreases, it is because of poverty, and poor people were lack of economic choice and they were limited freedom of choice. They wanted to choose whatever they want, education, in the field of education also. Those who have money, they can opt the whatever the course required because of huge fees and whatever the required money. So, but poor people, it is because of lack of money, availability of lack of income, they were unable to get the choose the whatever required courses. That also led to the poverty, and it is also one of the impact of poverty on poor people in India. Thus poverty always led very dangerous to the economic growth of the country. Economic growth of the country always depends upon the country's growth with the people's growth. Economic growth means it is nothing but increase in the per capita income, increase in the gross domestic income, increase in the overall income of an individual. But it is because of poverty, it is a big hurdle to develop the country. Thus it is a big challenge to Indian economy. So it is a question mark when we are going to overcome from the poverty. How to eradicate the poverty? Let us look at eradication of poverty. So by creating the employment opportunities, according to the economists, according to the government advisory boards, by creating the employment opportunities, it is there may be a decrease in the poverty. So by creating the huge employment opportunities, how to create the employment opportunities? So next we are going to see the poverty eradication programs. Many programs are there. Through the programs they are going to eradicate the poverty by creating the huge employment opportunities. It means involving the poorest households in the income generating activities, involving the poor people in the income generating activities. From that their income increases, standard of living increases, then they can get the good education, better employment opportunities. Better employment opportunities increases the income of an individual. Thus creating the employment opportunity will lead to the economic growth of the country, and it is one of the way to eradicate the poverty. Eradication is nothing but overcome from the poverty. ಹೋಗಲಾಡಿಸುವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಬಡತನ ಹೋಗಲಾಡಿಸುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಇರಾಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾವರ್ಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಡತನವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮೂಲನೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ವಿಧಾನಗಳು, ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಧಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಬೈ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್, ಉದ್ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಡತನವನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಿಸಬಹುದು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಟು ಆಲ್. Now what happened means those who have, they only get the education, good education, best education, better education. Those have nots, they are always deprived from the education. Have nots means poor, haves means rich. So there is a wide gap between the haves and have nots, rich and poor. Thus that is said to be the inequalities of income and wealth. Income is concentrated only with the few hands and not with all. Thus education opportunities should be given to all. Education to all is the dream of independent India. If the people, all people were going to get the education, then they will be able to work for the country, able to work themselves. Their income level increases. If their education, if they get the education, they will get the employment opportunities, jobs. So that led to the increase in the income of an individual. If the income of individual increases, then their standard of living increases, per capita income increases, then automatically their contribution to the productivity in the country also increases. Purchasing power also increases. When the income goes on increasing, purchasing power also increases. When the income is 500 rupees, think that 500 rupees per day. Purchasing power is just of 200 rupees. Only 200 rupees one can invest. Suppose suppose you get good education, involved in the good jobs, they can get the 1000 rupees per day. Then his purchasing power is 500 rupees per day. So when the education level increases, standard of living increases, purchasing power increases, income of individual increases, that led to the equal opportunities to all, and it led to the important to eradicate the poverty, that is educational opportunities to all. It should be available to all. According to the economists and government boards, advisory board says education should be given to all, then only it is better to overcome from the poverty and involve the people in the economic activities. Next one, they says by making drinking water available to all. Why the drinking water is essential? As you know that without water unable to survive in the good drinking water facility is not available to all. Those who are living in the slums, those who are poor, they were unable to get even the good drinking water. So you may believe or may not believe, but by making the drinking water facility is also one of the challenge to the Indian economy to increase the growth rate, to overcome from the poverty, and it is one of the big challenge to Indian economy to increase the GDP and per capita income. So by increasing the better healthcare involves in the better drinking water and other facilities. Thus by it is essential to increase the hospital facilities, better healthcare facilities, making awareness among the people about their health. So preventive medicines, curative medicines, so that are all essential to overcome from the poverty. If the health is good, as I said the proverb in the earlier class, that is health is wealth, then only one can earn the wealth. Thus better healthcare facility is essential to eradicate the poverty. It means increasing the primary healthcare centers and employing the good doctors. So good doctor facilities. Even most of the hospitals, primary healthcare centers were lack of good treatment facilities, lack of beds, lack of nurses, lack of doctors. Only the buildings are available. So lack of infrastructure facilities to the hospitals. So increasing the better healthcare facility is essential to overcome from the poverty. Then only poor can get the proper treatment in the government hospitals, because they were unable to go for the private hospitals. It is too much cost and it is costlier, and they were unable to pay that much money because already they are suffering from the lack of food, cloth and shelter. Thus better healthcare facility is essential to eradicate the poverty. So by this we came to conclude by providing the employment opportunities, by increasing the educational opportunities to all, and by making drinking water facilities to all, and making better healthcare facilities to all will lead to the eradication of poverty. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.